This is Sarah Meixel with the Poultry Site, and today we're joined by Mr. Uday Bayas. He is the president at IPEMA, which is the India Poultry Equipment Manufacturers Association, and is the organizer of South Asia's largest poultry expo, known as Poultry India. And today we want to talk about the recent Poultry India exposition that you hosted recently. Tell me a little bit about your exposition to start with, Mr. Bias, and it sounds like it was a huge success. So I want to learn a little bit more.
First of all, greetings from India, and thank you for your valuable time. And it was pleasure having this Poultry India event. We have just concluded the 17th edition of Poultry India. And let me introduce myself in a clear way. My name is Uday Singh Bayas, President IPEMA. It's Indian Poultry Equipment Manufacturing Association. We work under the brand name of Poultry India. We conduct the world's biggest, South Asia's biggest poultry exhibition. And this association basically is a non-profit association. And we do this exhibition for the development of our country. And in this way, we had almost 510 exhibitors this year on the 17th edition, which we just concluded on the 28th of November. And with a remarkable visitor strength of 51,000 people visiting from world over. And I thank each and everyone who have participated in the exhibition. And it was really a very good exhibition, experienced. My personal view with all the exhibitors was they really felt very happy.
Excellent. Yes. Excellent. And you mentioned previously that it's kind of it's set up as a nonprofit, right?
Yes.
So, and all of the proceeds kind of get put back into the system again, right? I mean, that's all designed to help improve the industry overall.
Yes. The surplus what we make every year of this exhibition is again given back to the poultry community or the poultry industry. The way that we give it back is basically by organizing technical seminars all over India, wherein we go to each and every state of the country and we organize a seminar with the best industry stakeholders. We talk to the industry stakeholders and we make sure that what is the problem in the state at that particular juncture. Say if it is a heat stress problem in that particular area, or any kind of a disease problem is there. So we conduct seminars accordingly and we enlighten the farmer. The farmer understands that we are reaching, the Poultry India is reaching out there, and we put in the best of the doctors, the veterinarians, and the industry stakeholders who talk on this subject. And that is the way we get mixed and enrolled with the farmer on the ground zero, which makes us very special. And also, this is related to the farmer point of view. Now, when we see the education system in India, the vets, the veterinarians, today, Poultry India is also in constant contact with ICAR, that is the Agriculture University of Government of India, and also the poultry research stations. So we conduct seminars, we also sponsor some seminars wherein we meet the future vets. We meet these people, we meet the young veterinarians, students, the postgraduate students, where we happen to discuss, we happen to enlighten them where the industry is going, and then we connect them to this industry, where we say, come to Poultry India, have a look what we are doing. So because this is a future which you have to get into. Because as you see, I am talking to a few of my friends also in US. The major problem today in all over the world is that the veterinarians are coming down. We are not having the vets which are coming into the industry. This is not only a problem in India, it's a global problem today. So we at Poultry India, we make sure that we call them, we interface, we talk to them, and we show the industry where it is going. And this way, we are able to get connected to the veterinarians, the young veterinarians. And moreover, the education system in India, where we also club in. Poultry India has got a very good, last year we did a Vice Chancellor's meet. It's a very big designation in India, Vice Chancellors of India, from the Agriculture Department. they happen to meet with all the, or together on a single platform and discuss what are the problems the education system has in India. So, what is important for a veterinarian to do first? Have a practical approach or a theoretical approach. So, we have to be upgraded. So, just imagine the kind of Poultry India responsibility is being taken up. So, we are trying to convert or enlighten the people or the citizens or the veterinarians or the farmers in every aspect of their approach.
Very good. Excellent. And let's, it is a topic, right? Lack of veterinarians, large animal or food animal veterinarians really around the world. We certainly hear about that. Let's shift gears just a little bit, Mr. Bayas, and talk a little bit more about Poultry India and some of the themes that you heard at the conference. What were the major themes or trends that stood out to you during this year's Poultry India exposition?
See, basically now we're coming back to, with due respect to our Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, his vision of Viksit Bharat, it's a brand name which has been given. It's a Viksit Bharat, means progressive India, or vision of 2047, which is our Prime Minister's vision in India. He is taking this vision forward for the best sustainability, suitability, and proper productionability. So this is what he's saying. Viksit Bharat means youth, the four pillars of our democracy: the youth, the women, the students, and the entire community. So the focus is onto them. What our vision of Prime Minister is to first update your youth, make him enlightened, make him understand what his responsibility is towards the country, and then educate the woman or make a woman understand that the growth is in her hand. So it is strengthening our country's hand. So with that vision, we at Poultry India have taken the same strategy and we are moving in the same direction with progressive in every area. So we connect students, we connect women, we connect the farmer, who is our day-to-day, with whom we get our day-to-day food and everything. And this is how we improve our economy and also be more sustainable in facing the competition which is coming from globally. As you see, the problems which are coming all over the world today. Not to mention tariff is one of the reasons, and also a lot of things which are coming up. So if we produce our own, production is very good at our place, definitely will be, leading the country forward. As you may be aware that India is the second largest producer of egg today and the fourth largest producer of chicken. So imagine the kind of growth India is taking on these lines.
Very good. And what feedback did you receive regarding the challenges and opportunities that are currently shaping India's poultry sector?
See, the challenges today are mostly with the maize and corn today, because in India, most of the corn and maize is being used for production of ethanol. And this is a major subject which we are looking for. And we also at our level are looking and requesting the government of India to open up the GM for our country so that the production per hectare of the corn and maize is increased. Because what the government of India is doing today is it's giving a good MRP price to the farmers. The farmers are getting a very good price. For example, I can talk to you in Indian rupees, say 24 rupees, for example. That is the best rate the farmer can get from a government of India. But the same thing, if we produce it or import it from abroad, then we get it at rupees 16. There's a difference. So this way, the farmer, if we get the production from outside, we can have a better productivity, better price for the egg and chicken, and also grow our industry in a very good way. So the government is open to our discussion, and the government is very, we write to the government of India and to our state governments who are very positive in encouraging the sector of poultry in India.
Interesting. Innovation is always a highlight at Poultry India. Which emerging technologies, product categories, or management solutions did you find most promising or reflective of where the industry is heading?
Well, as you know today, as we were just starting, the camera, as you just said, the camera. So let me take it to the line. The camera, basically, the intelligence, the artificial intelligence has now taken over the industry. I'm very happy to say that we had a lot of companies who were on those lines promoting their artificial intelligence in every tech, in every area, whether it's medical, it's disease, and the equipment part, where smart monitoring has become a very important subject. Today, as you know, that the best productivity, if it can be attained, is by the best technology available in the country or the world wide. This is what the Poultry India has got into the India, where a visitor or a farmer can come and see the same thing and buy for his farm. Whether it is a big farm or a small farm, it doesn't matter here. Because the technology brought by the exhibitors is exclusively and used, is maintained and is being taken over by a lot of companies here. Because the technology which is available in the Indian market by a lot of exhibitors is very friendly and very backed up by our platform, Poultry India.
Excellent. Excellent. I know this technology is just exploding all over the world. It's so exciting to see with AI and sensors and some of these different things. It's going to really change the industry. So switching gears a little bit, pressure points such as feed costs, which you talked about earlier, disease risk and environmental compliance, hidden operations bottom line. How did this year's conference address these concerns, and what was the industry's response? And you talked a little bit about feed as a challenging component, right?
Today, we are going through various issues in the industry, whether it's feed cost, volatile feed cost. Then we have emerging diseases risk. Diseases now has not become a monthly problem. It's a yearly problem, which comes. It's like basically it comes without any break. So we have to also tackle the disease issue, which is a major subject.
Yeah.
Worldwide, this has become a common phenomenon. That it used to happen somewhere in winter or summer. Now it's year round. You have the continuous process of the disease. So smart monitoring of disease is important today. So it's a major challenge, which you can see it in Poultry India. So which is where you have the latest technology which was being given. So now we also have the environment compliances today. A lot of environment issues are coming up. People who are starting with poultry farm and other things like water pollution, air pollution, and other related issues. So these are the complications which we are finding in our country also today, and for which a very good, platforms are there in India. Like we have a very good platform where the feed industry is represented by the chairman of the CLAPMA, where the feed industry issues are discussed. We have a Poultry Federation of India. They discuss the federation, the farmers' problem in India. Then we are here to discuss on the 360-degree where the technology has to be improved. What are the sustainable practices which have to be got into the country or also out of the country? So with this, a lot of phenomenal changes have come in the industry. People today, like I happen to meet so many people, whether they are a 5,000 bird farmer or a 5 lakh bird farmer, 5 million farmer, they come to this show because they find this show very valuable to them. They don't find this as a poultry show. They find this as a festival. We call them as a festival. So basically, they make sure that they are in the exhibition on this particular dates because there are farmers who have confessed that they have grown from a 10,000 bird farmer to a 10 lakh bird farmer, to a 10 million bird farmer in this exhibition. So this is not possible that they can lose this show because this show is a very vibrant.
Excellent. And Poultry India attracts a strong international participation. What insights did you gather about India's evolving role in the global poultry marketplace based on this year's exhibitors and delegations?
As you, I'd like to enlighten you that India today is growing at a 6 to 8% of growth rate in poultry sector. And this is a very conservative growth rate, I'm telling you. And with a lot of difficulties and with no much of support, the industry is sustaining. We give 1% of the GDP to the country, Government of India, production of poultry. And it's a very big market. So as you can understand, this Poultry India event not only gets exhibitors and visitors, it gets scientists, veterinarians, stakeholders, panelists, motivators, everybody on this platform, wherein they happen to have a very good networking. See, business networking in our way is basically a B2B section where a businessman and a visitor, they meet and they discuss the purchase and the sale point. But this exhibition is much more than that. You happen to meet so many people in one place. And I'm very happy to say we had the president from IPPE this year, we had the director from the Egg Organization, World Egg Organization, and we very prominent people from world over were present in this exhibition to have a look what Poultry India is all about. And to add further, not only India, I can take it a little further. We had this year the minister from the animal husbandry from Uganda, minister from Morocco. We had government people, government agencies like the vice chancellors and the doctors, the veterinarians from the sub countries, that is Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan. So these people were here. And we had almost 18 countries from the Africa, the presidents of the associations visiting this exhibition to understand what they can give back to their country. See, the time has come today. As they find India as a very leading, producer of egg and chicken, they see that this kind of costing which we are doing is basically with the best methods in the industry. And if you have to get the best methods into your production, you'll have to be present and run as per the time. You cannot just be beyond time. In this generation where the 5G is being used, you cannot run with a 2G phone and get productivity in your farm. So technology has to be adopted on yearly basis. That is the maximum time I can say. And you need to go. So you can just imagine not only connecting the dots of the local India states, it is also now Africa, abroad, where people feel that this show is something you can take away from.
Excellent. Sally, who attends from our team, just has mentioned that there are people from all over the world there. It's Poultry India and it's all about India, but people are coming, exactly as you said, to see what India is doing in this space. So our last question here is, looking ahead, what priorities do you believe industry leaders should carry forward from this exhibition into the coming year?
See, today, I'm sure every country in this world today is looking for growth. Wherever you talk, whether it's US, whether it's Europe, whether it's India or Asia, growth is the major phenomena that everybody looks on. And growth is only possible when you adapt technology, when you are at par on the same page with what is happening in the world, and take further what is requirement of the time. So here at Poultry India, we are looking for the vision from the farmer's view. We think that the farmer who wants to sustain and want to develop his farm into a major corporate farm or a big farm, he has to understand what poultry is all about, first of all. And this is only possible when knowledge is shared, when knowledge is given to the farmer. When a farmer realizes that, yes, this is the requirement of the time, I have to do this, I have to get this technology to my farm, I have to adapt to this technology, to this sustainable practices, I have to make biosecurity a compulsory format in my farm, and grow my farm and give the best output to the consumer with all the necessary provisions from the government which has been laid. That only then the country and the consumer and the producer can sustain. So that is all together clubbed in is called Poultry India in a way. So definitely this is what we are looking for the next chapter also, 18th edition, where we are coming up with more vibrant energy, wherein we are trying to connect the missing dots of the 17th edition, getting them to this 18th edition, and making sure that we don't lose out any dot where the industry is missing. So In any exhibition you go, it is only B2B. But here, it is people are connected to the show in every knowledge. If you meet my exhibitor, if you meet my visitor, a farmer, he will talk to you the way I have been speaking to you. He will talk to you about technology. He will talk to you about the biosecurity. He will talk to you about the awareness. So this is what Poultry India has been giving to this platform on yearly basis. That's why our farmer, our production and our quality is sustainable. And we are moving in that direction for a better 18th edition of Poultry India.
Very good. Excellent. Well, Mr. Bayas, thank you so much for all the information and insights today that you provided. I really enjoyed visiting with you. And I couldn't attend this year because it's on our Thanksgiving holiday, your conference. But Sally attends for our organization for the poultry site, and she is just always comes back so excited about what you guys are doing there. It's an amazing exhibition and knowledge day that you have that's a little bit more research focused and things like that. It's not just an exhibition. There's a lot to what you guys put together there. So thanks again.
Thank you. Before you conclude, I have one more thing for you.
Sure.
One in India, we call the fourth pillar is the journalist pillar. The journalism, the fourth pillar of the democracy. So I thank you. I thank the journalists. I thank the press and the media for covering us and taking the world, taking India to the world. And I thank Ms. Sally also, who has taken out her valuable time, visited our Poultry India, and I'm sure she knows what Poultry India is all about. And I thank you once again from here. Greetings. Bye-bye.
Thank you again. This is Sarah Mikesell with the Poultry Site.